What's up, mystery lovers? Welcome back to Unsolved Mysteries, the channel where we dive into the strangest events ever recorded. Those eerie stories that leave you questioning what's real, what's hidden, and what might be lurking just beyond our understanding.
Today's case? One of the most bizarre weather events, and maybe the most unsettling biological mysteries in modern American history. This is the story of the Oakville Blob, an incident so strange it still sends chills down the spine of anyone who hears it.
Let's rewind to August 7th, 1994 in Oakville, Washington. Picture a tiny, quiet timber town surrounded by misty forests. A place where people know their neighbors and storms are just another part of life.
At around 3 a.m., a rainstorm swept over the area. Now that alone was nothing unusual, but when the sun came up, residents started noticing something disturbing. The rain wasn't rain.
Instead, the sky had dropped gelatinous blobs, clear, soft, jelly-like pellets, about the size of grains of rice to small pebbles. They stuck to everything: cars, porches, grass, clothing.
And as residents stepped outside, many felt them hitting their skin, falling in slow, heavy drops, rather than spattering like normal rain.
At first, some thought it was a prank or pollution, but within hours, the laughter turned into panic.
Across town, people began getting sick, sudden, intense flu-like symptoms, difficulty breathing, nausea, dizziness, profound fatigue. Perfectly healthy adults were bedridden.
And then came the pets. Cats and dogs that had been outside during the blob rain began collapsing, with some dying within days. Veterinarians couldn't find a cause that made sense.
It didn't take long before people started making connections between the mysterious rainfall and the sudden wave of illness. A hospital technician eventually agreed to run a test on one sample.
When viewed under a microscope, the results shocked staff. The blobs appeared to contain cells, specifically human white blood cells, not chemicals, not algae. Biological material.
That's when the story shifted from weird to deeply unsettling. Word spread quickly, and residents began collecting samples.
But here's where things get even creepier. One sample found its way to Mike McDowell, an epidemiologist at the Washington State Health Laboratory.
As he studied the strange substance, he became convinced it was man-made. More importantly, he suspected it was some kind of biological transport medium.
But before he could complete his work, something suspicious happened. All of the samples in his facility disappeared. Not contaminated, not destroyed, simply gone.
When McDowell asked questions, his supervisor told him to drop the matter. He wasn't the only one who lost samples. Residents who mailed specimens reported that their results were inconclusive.
Eventually, not a single verified sample of the Oakville substance could be found anywhere. So what actually happened in Oakville? Let's talk theories.
Theory 1, a military experiment. Residents reported seeing military aircraft flying over the area in the weeks before the event.
Theory 2, a biological accident. Maybe a private lab accidentally released a biological medium that entered the atmosphere.
Theory 3, a natural explanation misunderstood. Some suggested jellyfish remnants, but that doesn't explain the white blood cells.
Theory 4, misinterpretation. Some skeptics believe the lab results were flawed, but why did every single sample vanish?
And then there's Theory 5, the cover-up theory, suggesting that whatever fell was never meant to be found, and once it was, someone ensured it couldn't be traced.
Today, more than 30 years later, we still have no definitive explanation. No remaining samples, no official statements, and no closure.
What we're left with is a small town, a strange rainstorm, dozens of illnesses, dead pets, missing evidence, and a lot of unanswered questions.
Did something fall from the sky that wasn't supposed to? Was it a test? An accident? Something natural? Something classified?
We may never know, but that's why this case continues to fascinate and disturb everyone who hears it.
Thanks for tuning into Unsolved Mysteries. If you're as intrigued as we are, hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what you think fell on Oakville that day.
Until next time, stay curious.